getting warm, I know. We have about 235 bodies in this room here. And we're going to start off with eating since we're going to have a nice night. And we're going to start with our parents who we've loved and have done so much for us. The parents are going to go first, so please, there's going to be 2 lines, one on either side. Just come right up and you can grab something to drink with you down. Also, you see the desserts over in the back over here. There are 2 beautiful cakes that we got with pictures of the boys and the girls. So you might want to take a picture of that.
You patrons have lunch.
Before the courses get started, our athletic director, Mr. Curley, made it up tonight, and he'd like to say a few words to you.
Last night I had the opportunity to attend the swim banquet, and I learned real quick that they were going to ask us to say something, and Dr. Baeta got up and had something in his pocket because he taught me a lesson last night that always have something prepared, so I learned from you. On behalf of the administration, we just would like to thank the Booster Club and the coaches and the parents for inviting us here. Mrs. Juliana and myself were able to make it. Dr. Baeta and Mrs. Lafayette congratulate all the athletes and coaches and are sorry that they couldn't make it. I thought about what I was going to say, and when I was hired in this position 3 years ago, they asked me to do everything I could in my power to give these coaches everything they could have and the student athletes to be successful. And I look at this room and it's like we can't be more successful than this. So congratulations to all of you. And when I say I have to do a lot for the coaches, I have to take one shot at Coach Taylor because wow. I don't talk to another coach more than I talk to Coach Taylor. But that's why we all love him. So congratulations to Coach Taylor, Coach Nastry, Coach Salters, Coach Tanglin, and also thank you very much to the interpreters, Gabe and Sharon, for everything you've done. It's not very often that you're sitting in a room with the 2 fastest teenagers in New England, so congratulations. So I would just like to say, keep up the great work, keep hanging banners. I'll do my best to get them up in less than a year from now on. That's a shot at myself. But your hard work does not go unnoticed. Student athletes, and so keep up the good work, and especially in this track program. Lastly, student athletes, you need to thank your coaches, your parents, give them both a hug, because without them, where would you be? And so thank you all parents, and have a wonderful night tonight. And before I turn it over to the coaches, I did want to make one announcement. The Boston Globe does a piece every year for the spring, the fall, and the winter on all scholastics. And the Boston Globe called me a couple days ago and would like to spotlight our track team on the cover of the All Scholastic for the winter. And then the other cool call I got, I'm sitting at an athletic director's meeting, and I get a call from, I don't remember the first 3 digits, I think it was 617, and I was like, oh, who's this? So I answered it, and it's Matt from the Boston Red Sox. And I was like, really? Why are you calling me? I was like, wow, did I finally get my break here? No, but the Norton High School track team that just won the state title in the winter is going to be honored on April 13th at a Boston Red Sox game. And 12 athletes will be invited onto the field in the pregame. and it'll be free admission to those 12. Everyone else that wants to go, hopefully everyone in this room, it'll be $20 a head, and that's it. More importantly, they're playing the Baltimore Orioles that night. So go Orioles, and congratulations, have a great night.
You didn't know he's an Orioles fan. Just a quick note, I sent an email out today about that Boston Globe picture next week. It's going to be next Wednesday. We need all the senior boy captains, the senior girl captains. They're wearing your long sleeve purple shirts that you have, and then Abu and Brooke, if you could wear your uniforms, that would be great. Okay. I'd first like to thank Dr. Bayetta for all his support of this program. I'd like to thank administration for their support throughout the year. Principal Mrs. Lafayette, Vice Principal Ms. Giuliano, who is with us tonight. Thank you so much for coming. And our athletic director, Mr. Curley, who is also with us tonight. Thank you for coming. We really appreciate it. I'd like to thank all the parents for all their support. We saw many of you at the meets throughout the season. That means a lot to us, and obviously it means a lot to your student athletes as well. Athletes, it's kind of our tradition. I want you to stand up. I want you to turn around. I want you to look at your parents. I want you to thank them, and I want you to give them a round of applause for doing all they did for you. Make sure you go home, you give them a hug when you get home. They do a lot for you, parents, again. We do thank you for all your sacrifices you make for them to be part of this program and for sitting here tonight. We want to send a huge thank you out to the boosters for their support this season and every season. They make it possible to give out many scholarships every year, provide much needed and necessary supplies, and make nights like this possible. So we thank you so much for that. I'd like to thank Sharon! That's good. That's how we're doing. And Gabe for all that they do. And Gabe's wife, thank you so much for coming tonight. Appreciate that. They have to literally be out on the front lines on the battlefield, whether it's with the starters on the track or waiting in line in a very smelly gym, waiting for athletes to get checked in and perform. They're there through the thick and thin, so we appreciate what you both do. I want to thank my tireless captains who work so hard for this team on and off the track, and they do a lot of work. Alex Carrigan, Camden Clethero, Parker Clethero, Justin Ireland, and Chris Wren. I want to congratulate Coach Nashby on her great season as a coach, with the second best ever 7-2 record in the regular season, and a school best second best finish at the TVL Championships. I cannot begin to tell you the time she invests off the track to get us to this point. Let's give her a round of applause. I'd like to thank Coach Tangley and Coach Stalters, who are invaluable to this program's success. They have brought so much knowledge and expertise to the program in many seasons of coaching themselves. Just as a reminder, for those people who have not heard this before, I'm going to go through it one more time. It's going to embarrass them a little bit, but that's all right. Coach Tangley was a 3-time college conference champion, a North Park University record holder in the javelin, a 2-time All-American, and a top 15 all-time thrower. Coach Salters was a sprinter, hurdler, and jumper in high school and held a Connecticut state record for many years in both the 100-meter hurdles and was a member of the state-winning 4x100-meter relay team. She still holds 4 high school records, and she was inducted into the Stonington High Athletic Hall of Fame in 2009.
Yes, Wiggins!
I know Lindsay feels the same. You both are a testament to this program's amazing season, and we share any accolades we receive with both of you. Finally, I'd like to thank my girlfriend, Kayleen, who drove. She's a super fan of Norton Track. She comes to all the meets, gives up her weekends to be there, but she loves all of you. Thank you for all you do, and thanks for putting up with
I would like to reiterate all the thank yous that Coach Taylor mentioned. In recent years, our administration has been extremely supportive of our sports programs, and we are very lucky and grateful to have you. Our booster parents are wonderful as well, doing many things behind the scenes to help our seasons run smoothly. Among many other things, this beautiful banquet wouldn't happen without them. With such a large team, our wonderful assistant coaches, Coach Tanglin and Coach Stalter, make it possible for us to focus on different athletes and events and not worry that others are being neglected. We know they are always there to fill in with the missing pieces. Lastly, I want to congratulate Coach Taylor and the boys team on an amazing season. Their first ever indoor state championship was a great accomplishment, and it was such a fun day to be a part of. The girls had a great season. While at times they were hard on themselves and trying to live up to the memories of last year, they never let it get in their way and continued to do their best in every race and meet that they were a part of. They finished the season with a record of 7-2, losing only to Hopkinton by 12 points at a time when we had a lot of people out with illnesses, and Holliston by only 4 points. The girls took control of all of the meets, making a statement that Norton Girls Track is here to continue to be the team to beat. The girls placed third this year at the D4 State Relay. As would become one of the themes of the season, who are these Milton girls and where did they come from? They were a good team this year and gave us someone to chase. They are just one more reason to continue to work hard and strive to be back on top in the future. There is no reason to be disappointed, though, as the girls brought home medals in 6 of the 7 events they competed in, breaking 2 school records in the process. At the Division IV state meet, we had a tie for the most people who have attended since I've been coaching for the last 5 years. We had 9 individuals qualify in many different events and 3 relay teams. Of the 13 events that were competed in, the girls brought home 8 medals by placing in the top 8 in their events. Among those medals were 2 D4 state championship medals taken home by Brooklyn Wiggins in the 55-meter dash and the 300-meter dash. The girls had their best ever finish, placing 3rd in the MIAA state championship out of 57 schools. Moving on to the all-state meet, with Brooklyn in her 2 events, Bella Berardi in the long jump, and the girls 4x800-meter relay team of Katie Bradley, Julia Palin, Cameron Bowman, and Shelley Belcher. Miles Split said this was the meet to watch, and it was possibly the best all-state meet in history, and I agree. It was great to be a part of. We not only got to watch the boys make history, but we got to watch Brooklyn achieve her season goal of breaking 7 seconds in the 55-meter dash, running an astonishing 6.91 second race. Advancing to the New England Championship meet this past weekend to continue her winning streak with Brooklyn in the 55-meter dash. Not knowing if she was going to be racing her rival, she never let up on her practice schedule. Even when I gave them days off, she, Cameron, and Bella, who were training for nationals, could be found running through the halls or on the track, sometimes running figure 8, sometimes running on ice, and sometimes attempting to create a resistance training workout with jump ropes. No matter what the circumstance, these girls are all determined to work hard and continue to get better. When the New England Championship meet finally came around, Brooklyn amazed us all one more time. Not only did she break her own record, running a 6.87 second race, she placed herself in more history books, becoming the fastest sprinter ever in Massachusetts and New England.
Woo!